He was sent to spy on the alien princess, but ended up risking everything to save her. The first time Commander Jace Riley saw Princess Kalara of the Darkai Empire, she wasn't surrounded by royal guards or shimmering silk robes. She was alone, kneeling beneath a gravity tree in the moonlit gardens of Sereth Prime, staring up at Earth's distant glimmer like she wanted to touch it. Jace crouched in the shadows of the palace wall, his stealth suit humming softly. His orders were clear: observe, report, and find her weaknesses. Humanity and the Darkai had been on the brink of war for years, ever since the disastrous first contact that ended in mutual distrust and countless dead. Kalara was Earth's bargaining chip, or, if necessary, its preemptive strike target. But the woman before him was no tyrant. She looked lost. 2 weeks earlier, Jace had been briefed by Admiral Corrin herself. "You're our best infiltrator. You've studied the Darkai language, culture, combat, everything. Now it's time you earn your clearance. Get close to her. Gain her trust. Find out what she's planning. And if she's not planning anything?" Jace had asked. Admiral Corrin didn't blink. "Then make her." Kalara wasn't what he expected from an alien princess. She was tall and willowy, yes, like all Darkai, with opalescent skin that shimmered subtly under light and eyes like fractured starlight. But it wasn't her alien grace that disarmed Jace. It was her kindness. In his fabricated identity as a diplomatic attaché from Earth, Jace was granted regular presence at court. He watched her argue passionately against the war faction of her people, advocating instead for alliance and understanding. He watched her stop to heal a wounded bird during a parade, her slender fingers glowing with bioenergy as she whispered softly to it. Every day, he gathered intel. Every night, he filed his reports. And every time, it felt more like betrayal. "Why do you always watch the stars?" he asked one evening, careful to let his accent sound foreign but not suspicious. Kalara turned from the balcony. Her ceremonial circlet was gone. Her hair fell in soft waves around her face. "Because I wonder," she said quietly, "if there's someone out there looking up, wondering the same thing. Someone from Earth? Maybe. Maybe not. But someone who doesn't see a border between stars. Someone who sees what we could be." He looked at her, then really looked. "Maybe that person is standing beside you." Her eyes widened slightly, but she didn't pull away. The kiss was a mistake. A beautiful, breathless mistake under the bioluminescent canopy of the garden trees. It was her who leaned in first, her fingers brushing his cheek with featherlight warmth. When their lips met, the connection sent a strange pulse through him, not just emotional, but something deeper, primal. For a split second, he forgot the mission. Forgot Earth. Forgot everything but her. When they pulled apart, her voice trembled. "On my world, to kiss under the Varn trees is a promise." He didn't know what to say. Couldn't say it. And that silence cut deeper than any weapon. He avoided her for days, using intelligence gathering as an excuse. The data he uncovered was promising. Kalara truly was trying to halt the war. Secret communications with rebel generals on her own side proved it. She was risking her life to stop the violence. But Earth wouldn't care. They wouldn't see her as a hero, just as a target. The final report request came with an encrypted message. "Prepare to extract. Upload final profile. Hostile action pending." Translation: the assassination team was on its way. They were going to kill her. He ran through the palace corridors like a man possessed, cloak billowing behind him. Alarms hadn't been triggered yet. The human team would strike in silence. Jace had minutes. He found her in the inner sanctum, reading scrolls of ancient star maps. She looked up, smiling. "You came back." "There's no time," he said, grabbing her arm. "We have to go." Her eyes narrowed. Why? Because I lied to you. I'm not a diplomat. I'm not from the embassy. I was sent here to spy on you. Her face crumbled. I didn't mean to, Kalara, please listen to me. I was supposed to help them kill you, but I couldn't. She slapped him. Hard. Her bioluminescent skin pulsed with pain and betrayal. You used me. Yes, he admitted. But I never expected to feel this. You made me see what they couldn't. What I couldn't. The palace shook. Silent sonic charges. The first breach. Her voice broke. You're too late.
No.
Not if we run. Escape tunnels built by the ancients spiraled beneath the palace. As they fled, Kalara triggered failsafe traps, sealing the paths behind them. The sounds of muffled combat above made Jace's blood run cold. They'll find us, she whispered. Even if we get out. I'm not just a princess. I'm a symbol. They won't let me go. Then we make a new symbol, Jace said, turning to her. Come to Earth with me. Speak to our leaders. Show them who you are. And if they don't listen, then we run again. And again. Until someone does. She stared at him in the dim glow of the tunnel. Is that your promise? He took her hand. It is. She squeezed it. The human strike team was waiting at the surface. Jace stepped in front of Kalara as plasma bolts flew. His shields flared, absorbing the first two, but the third burned through his shoulder. He fell, screaming. Kalara's own energy flared in response. With a cry of pure fury and heartbreak, she unleashed a wave of Darkai bioforce, blinding and beautiful. The air shimmered. The attackers staggered. She knelt beside him, glowing hands pressed to his wound. Don't die, she whispered. Not now. Not when you finally chose me. I did more than choose you, he rasped. I fell. Then the world went dark. Jace awoke in a quiet glade, birdsong echoing through a thick alien canopy. His shoulder was wrapped in healing gel and Darkai cloth. Kalara sat nearby, face streaked with dirt and fatigue, but eyes bright. You healed me. I did, she said softly. It's forbidden to share life energy with another species. But I couldn't let you die. They stared at each other for a long time. I meant it, he said. Every word. So did I, she replied. Even if it cost me my crown. 3 months later, the galaxy trembled, not with war, but with wonder. The Princess of Darkai and a former Earth intelligence officer appeared before the Interplanetary Council together. Not as enemies. Not as diplomats. As lovers. As truth-tellers. They spoke of broken systems, of blood-soaked history, of humanity and Darkai dreams that were more alike than different. Their speech was broadcast across 16 star systems. It changed everything. Jace stood on the balcony of their new home. Neutral ground, orbiting both worlds. The stars stretched before him like a canvas of hope. Kalara slipped her arms around his waist. You know, she murmured. In Darkai legend, those who kiss under the Varn trees are bound beyond time. Even across lifetimes. He turned to her, smiling. Then I guess I'll have to keep finding you. Again and again. She leaned in. You won't have to look far. And when their lips met, the stars above seemed to burn just a little brighter.